You don't know until you speak. And then even you speak, they may reject you. The sweeping spirit will sweep as a diligent one, carefully in the house, it says, carefully. The spirit sweeping carefully until she finds it. Until, how long is that? The shepherd went out for the one lost sheep. Again the word, until he finds it. That until, we don't know how long. One of my brothers, well, my mother got saved right away. My family was quite open. One brother, I preached the gospel. He's right about me. We always got into battles anyway, so he couldn't take my word. I was saved about a year. Visited him. And he says, it's for you and it's not for me. I was young. I says, well, maybe this one. That's it. My hands are clean. Forget about him. Praise the Lord. My mother never gave up. It came out of my mother's womb, not my womb. I told my mother, I says, this is yours, your sons. I don't have time. I'm so busy in the church. These all the children you brought up. That's your responsibility. She prayed everyone to salvation. Anyway, I'll touch that Wednesday. 15 years later, spirit sweeping. I get a call from Hawaii. I'm a Christian now. I almost fell down. The spirit sweeps until she finds it. You may give up, but the triune God is sweeping. I'm praying for some 30 years. They're not saved yet. But I'm still burdened. They'll get saved. Don't give up on your relatives. I'll see how much I can touch Wednesday on it. Okay. I was found by those who did not seek me. Let's all say that. Isn't this a good gospel for you, right? I was found by those. Do you know some people like that? They're qualified, right? And I was manifest to those. You know, one of my brothers, I'd like to share his testimony. Of course, we're all brought up as Buddhists. He is the brother in the church in Long Beach now, very quiet. And I guess we never heard the gospel, but maybe we heard a little bit about Jesus here and there, songs, Christmas, you know. We never went to Christian assembly. We were brought up as Buddhists. After I got saved, he told me what happened to him. After he graduated from high school, he was quite an athlete. They went swimming, diving for fish in the area where we were, and sometimes there's strong currents. And there were 5 of them, or 4 or 5 of them that went out. And the current began to take them out, and they went about a mile out. And he realized he wasn't going to make it. So he told they tried to help him, and he knew he was going to drown. But he says, go. I'll be all right. You'll be all right, yeah. So the others swam back. There's no boat. And he said he never could understand his salvation until after I got saved. I explained to him. He says while he was in the ocean, he didn't know who God was. He was a Buddhist. He didn't call out to Buddha. Thank the Lord. He cried out to God. Help me. And he says he heard something. He says, if you want to swim in the ocean all day, I'll be with you. And he says he got empowered. And he realized it was Jesus. The strangest case of being saved and baptized at the same time. This one was chosen. How are you going to explain that? You explain to him. He swam back. He reached the shore before the others. They crawled to shore, he walked to shore. Then he tried to be a Baptist for 8 years and was so dead. After I got saved, he was so angry, he tried to find God in being a Baptist. I influenced him more than he influenced me. So after I got saved, I shared with him, and he says, I don't want God. Because he tried to find God in the denomination, he couldn't find it. But he came to the church. How do you explain this? He doesn't know God. He calls out. Why would he call God? Why did he call out to Buddha? He was been trained to be a Buddhist. When you're ready to die, you know who God is. I'm pretty sure. You're going to do your best shot, right? God! I am Jesus. It's like Paul. Who are you, Lord? I am what? Anyway, I thank the Lord my brother's alive today. In the church. But he couldn't explain it until he came to the church. Okay. Look at the Samaritan woman. Chapter 4 of John. Let's go there.